Right guys, I've just done an update for that video on the 5p's. I'm trying to ascertain, oops, it's a pain in the royal butt. Right, the second 9, this is a nightmare. Where's my bloody pointer gone now? Right guys, so you can quite clearly see that the second 9 is open. On the actual micro camera, you can't really see it. I can't get it to zoom in with the right. There's something funny with that 9, that second 9. I've looked at it. I've tried looking at it with this flipping micro. See, that's the best I can get, and that's not open. You look at the other 9. The other 9 there. That's a completely different 9 to this one. That is more like a 6. And you can, I know it's hard, but if you look at the first image that I've showed you, you will see that quite clearly, that is open. I know it looks like it's trying to close, but there's a gap, and it has to be a strike error, because you look at the difference on that. Which one is, I forgot which way round it is now. What did I say it's supposed to be? Closed. Oh, I can't remember what those numbers were. What have I been doing with these? I think they were pound coins, weren't they? That I did these numbers with the 9s, wasn't it? Oh, pardon me. Oh dear. There's something drastically wrong with this coin. Drastically wrong. And if that is because I tell you, my mind, it's just not working right. If that 9 is a 6, an upside down 6, that is a miracle, because surely it can't possibly happen. But you look at that 6. Oh, I wish my brain was working. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I've been like it all bloody day. If you look at that, definitely doesn't look like a 6 or a 9, does it? And I just can't get this thing to work. I don't know why it's been such a problem. I really don't know why it's been such a problem. Let's try it now. Oh no, hang on a minute. Let me try. See, it doesn't matter what I do, there's something in the blooming way. Did you see that? Can you see that? That first 9, where it's closed, has got a great big swollen blob, and the tail is it's just not right. It's just not right, not compared to that second one. That is definitely something wrong with that coin. And hang on a minute. Oh, shut it all blooming down. Oh, talk about do your head in. No, actually, when I think about it, it wouldn't have made much difference. Because that is quite blatantly. If I move the light the other side, you can still see there's something wrong with that first 9, and the second 9 is a 6. I swear it is. It's really hard to see. With this it's not doing me the service. It's I never ever thought today would end like this. See, if you look at it like that, the 9 actually is joined. Okay, so my hands are shaking like flipping like there's no tomorrow. It's because it's magnified, it's making it more drastic. But if you look at that 9, that really is drastic. Let's try and get rid of that. So hang on a minute, let's try and do this without the light of the camera. Right, so that's like that now. I know what's happened. This is a nightmare. This is someone trying to tell me something here. No, look at that now. You can see that that's open. That second 9 is open without a shred of a doubt. And that one is just, look, you can see. I'm wondering if the strike has closed it because of the angle of the 6, the towel is completely wrong on this one. That one, well, no, that's not the one. It depends which one you want to pick, doesn't it? I'm really inclined. No, see, well, yes, that 9 is definitely open, and I think that one's been misstruck. Misstruck as closed. Because that tail goes outward. This one, it curves. It does actually curve round. So there's another coin you'd have to send off to Royal Mint to prove. But I certainly wouldn't. I certainly wouldn't go on what I'm showing you. I'd want to see that on a proper microscope, because that looks like a blob here, and I think that's what's causing the. See, you got that broken bit there. You see that? but I suppose yes. If it's like a six, if they're like upside down sixes, I'm just trying to work out, because if you look at this properly, that should go right round, and it doesn't. It's not got that round part of the top of the nine. I'm sorry, it's my hand shaking while the light keeps going on and off of it. I think I'm more excited than I am anything else. That's another coin that I've come across completely by chance, and the only way I can do it. There's two ways I can go about this. I can clean it with alcohol to make sure it's not dirt, and I don't think that is dirt, or I can send it off to raw mint. I'm going to post this, guys, because it does help you understand why I rabbited on and on and on about these coins. Talk about, I won't say it, but talk about the law of finding a coin like this on a whim is unreal. Um, oh, jeez, this is such a pain because I need my other camera open. And I can't do three things at once. I can't hold the camera. If, trying to hold the camera in your hand and it's shaking like mine is. There's something wrong one way or the other. One way or the other, there's something wrong because it doesn't say anything on the database about there being a known error. So there's definitely got to be a strike error, if nothing else. But which one would you say is the error? Is it that one? Because the tail is broken, it curves round? Or is it this one? Because that naturally just curls round, which would indicate it's a 6. That's what the problem I'm having. I don't know which one's which. I think the best thing for me to do is just put all this away and do a video tomorrow. Because this is driving me nuts. I probably won't sleep tonight now. I just can't believe my flipping luck. That really is weird. I'm trying to check this with my eyeglass while I've got the bright light shining down on it. And it's really hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. But the second 9 is definitely, as you're seeing it. The first 9 is really hard to tell. What an unbelievable thing this is. And I don't think it matters whether you clean this or not, because I can't see any dirt. It's too shiny. What a flipping joke. What I'll have to do is get that image up. No, it's got to be done. If I get the image up from online, it's got to be done by my phone. It's the only way I think I can do it, is by letting you see the actual image of what it should be like. But if you If you take that is a gap on that second 9. That is definitely a gap. But the first one is closed. And that's not dirt. Or is it? So, if they are naturally reversed 6s to look like 9s, that would make sense. And it would mean that the first one is not a 6, it's actually a proper 9. Because the tail doesn't curve round like the second one. That's the difference. Do you remember me going on about that 10p piece? That's exactly what you're seeing here. It's exactly what you're seeing here. That's 9. Let's get this light out of the way. That is exactly what, when it was on a 10p piece, and it was 1996, or was it even later? No, hang on a minute. It'd have to be a double, so it's got to be 1990 something. I believe. Oh, trouble is, I can't trust my memory. I'm just trying to remember what's. It must have been 1999. It must have been 1999. But I had 2 of them, and they was exactly the same. Not like this, because one's closed and one's open. The one I had, 2 of the 9s, was stubby like this, like that one. Whereas this one's long. So somewhere, it doesn't matter what I say. Look at that, look. You can tell there's a gap, and that one isn't. I will post this now and let you laugh. Nighty night.